Yeshua says, evil eye and evil inclination, and hating hatred towards other people take a person out of this world. So we said yesterday that the jealousy and the desire to buy things we don't need with money we don't have, to impress people who don't care, all that stuff makes us run and suffer and take away from our lifetime. And therefore, we could have those times to ourselves, but we throw it away in order to fulfill our desire to have what other people have, and the jealousy and the desires of the evil inclination. And a lot of times we fight with other people. The hatred we have towards another could cause a person to lose sleep, to lose his time, lose his money, all because of the hatred he has towards another person. So therefore he says a person should remove himself from all those things. We're going to go to Mishnah Yudalet. Rabbi Eliezer Omer, Havishekur lilmod Torah, v'da ma'ashiv apikoros, da'la mifnei mi ata'amen, leman hu ba lemechtecha, she'esher mechzar peulatcha. He says you should know, you should be dedicated to learn a lot of Torah. It's not going to happen automatically. And you should know what to answer in a heretic. I explained yesterday that people have to know how to answer all these Jews who fall off the path. They're Jews for J, or they're, believe other religions, or people who are reform, whatnot. You have to go and explain to them the Torah values, and explain to them why you do what you do. If you don't know how to explain what you believe in, do you really believe in what you believe in? So this is something you have to be ready in your hands to explain, to inspire yourself, your wife, your kids, everybody around you. To be able to explain to them. People don't understand, they make mistakes, therefore you have to explain to them properly. A lot of people have a hard time with halakha. They say, where do all these halachot come from? 10 commandments we got in Sinai. Where did everybody add all this stuff? You have to be able to explain to them the sources, be able to explain to them why we do what we do today. And therefore you should know that HaKadosh Baruch Hu is the one who you work for, and He's the reliant employer. He will pay you your wages. Do not think Hashem forgot about you. You have to remember that HaKadosh Baruch Hu is the one who's going to pay you, and if He says He's going to pay you, He's going to pay you. You better know it. Just question is, not now, but for sure He's going to hold it for a better time. Rabbi Tarfon Omer, Hayom kasar, melacha merubah. The day is short, and the work is very great. The workers are lazy, the reward is great. And the master of the house is nudging everybody. That's our life. Rabbi Tarfon says that our Torah study is like a worker who was to complete a lot in one day. A person lives maybe 70, 80 years. We think that's very long. But you think about the Torah, how long the Torah is, it is even wider than the sea. And yet, it's not a long time living 70, 80 years. I remember in the yeshiva, one time a guy came, he was just standing there like with big old eyes. And we said, what happened to you? He says, you guys have to study all these books? He was looking at all the bookshelves. The whole room was full of books. He said, all these books, even if you sit one by one, each page for the rest of your life, you don't waste time for anything. There's no way you'll finish all these books. So he said to him, Mishnah, Pirkei Avot says explicitly not like that. It says, it's not on you to finish, but it's not on you to exempt yourself. You have to try as much as you can. Then what? You don't have to finish today, but you have to do as much as you can. Right? But what problem is? Po'alim atzilim. But the workers are lazy. What happens? A person, by nature, he's lazy. So what does he want to do? He wants to show up to work. He wants to move a few things here and there, get paid, $30 an hour as an employee for doing really nothing. And he just wants to say, I came, I showed up, pay me my full paycheck. But we have to realize, you have to work. If you want to earn your money, you have to come to work. Same thing over here. You want to have a good life. You want to have bracha v'atzlacha. You want HaKadosh Baruch Hu to give you olam haba. You can't just say, I'm here, I show up. Look, I got dressed up, I put the kippah, and I came to the shul. That's it. I did what I need to do. No, that's just showing up. You got to do the work. You got to actually do it. You got to learn. You got to pray. You got to push yourself. And therefore, balabai do hayek. You should also, Hashem presses us. The Gemara says that every day there's a heavenly voice that says, Oy lehem lebriot me'el bona shel Torah. There's a heavenly voice that says, woe is to the creations of the world, woe is to the people for this, that there is embarrassment to the Torah. The Torah is the greatest gift. Imagine, right? We had the coronation the other day of the King of England. Can you imagine? They made a whole big fanfare event. They go and they make a whole big deal. They bring all the media and whatnot, and nobody shows up. Nobody came. It'll be the biggest pazor, right? The biggest dishonor to him that nobody showed up. Nobody's talking about it. Nobody came to see. Imagine how the Torah feels. The Torah Hashem gave to the Jewish people, and the whole world was created for it. And what? HaKadosh Baruch Hu waits every day to see who's going to come and coordinate him, who's going to come and study this Torah, the gift that he gave to the world. And therefore, the heavenly voice comes out and says, Oy la'im lebriyut b'brosh Torah. The Torah gets embarrassed that not enough people are studying, not enough people are excited about it, not enough people are giving honor to it. So therefore, we have to stand up and we have to go bring honor to it. We have to go and say, I'm not going to be the one who's going to make the Torah embarrassed. Rather, I'm going to be the one who's going to go and inspire others. He used to say, it's not on you to finish the work. But at the same time, you're not exempt to be free from the Torah. If you learn a lot of Torah, they will give you a lot of reward. HaKadosh Baruch Hu is the ultimate employee you can be relied upon. He will not have his check bounce. He will not ever tell you, I'll pay you a different day. He will pay you on time. But you should know the payment is when? People say, I did mitzvot, I pray mincha, where's the reward? The person has to know, if Hashem keeps his own Torah, what does it say in the Torah? You're not allowed to withhold the employee's wages. You have to give lo talin. You cannot hold his wages overnight. So why does Hashem withhold our wages? He never withhold our wages. You know when we get paid? The payday is Olam Haba.